All right, so what's up, guys? Feed you information here. So I just got Screencastify for about $24 for the whole year. So that was pretty cool. But anyways, it's a screen recorder. I'm testing it out right now. And the first video that I'm going to test it out with is actually going to be a video that I'm trying to make into a series. And it's going to be the stock market news updates. I'll try to find 5 or more stocks like every day, if not every other day. And then just like basically articles about them or news updates, something to do with the market, or that will help you gain, like will help the stock gain share price in the long term. Just something to talk about basically. Enough blabbing though, just so you guys know, because this is going to be in the first article for Nvidia. An instance, the definition of that is a single copy of a running program, but multiple instances is a program that has been loaded several times. So I hope that makes sense. I don't really like the example. It's like Lacey is an instance of the class dog. So I don't really know if that makes sense, because that doesn't really make much sense to me. I feel like I might be overthinking it, but let's not stray too much into that. Let's just go ahead and hop on this video. If you guys do like this concept, I'd appreciate a like and letting me know in the comment section, yeah, more videos like this. But let's go ahead and jump into it so you know if you want that or not. So first stock up is Nvidia. And this one is on my portfolio. All 5 of them are on my portfolio today. It's not always going to be like that, but of course, immediately click on an ad. They spam those ads in your face. I'm trying to tell you. All right, come on. Load it up. There we go. So, Amazon Web Services, that's what AWS stands for, launches G4 instances with Nvidia Tesla T4 chips. One day I'll get down this page. Okay, so back in March, Amazon's eponymous Amazon Web Service division announced that it would tap Nvidia's Tesla T4 graphics chips for AI inference, and said that it'd make up to 8 of them available per customer via G4 instances in Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, or parentheses Amazon EC2. Today, it made good on that promise with the launch and general availability of said G4 instances, which it described as instances optimized to, just like every other technology, accelerate machine learning and graphics intensive workloads. So we'll just go ahead and stop reading right there and move on to the next article. But just, some knowledge for you guys. That's pretty cool. Nvidia and Tesla both working together to make that chip, and now Amazon using it, because of course Amazon is the number one in the cloud still. They're just dominating that sector. So, and moving back over here, we have AMD up next. So as you guys know, it's always been Nvidia that I preferred, but AMD is just looking too good. Too many partnerships. They just keep coming back with better products than Intel. So Microsoft's Surface Laptop 3 may pack an 8-core AMD Ryzen processor. Come on, dude. The screen. I know I get too frustrated, guys, but like, damn, like, how much do you really have to load in my face? Okay. I apologize, guys. This is some editing that I'll have to put in clearly. But AMD has no such mobile processor yet. So that's the whole point of this article. Like, it's the fact that it's like 8-core AMD Ryzen processor, and the fact that obviously Microsoft's new laptop would have it in it is just awesome. Tech Radar ad. Go to hell. Thank you. The Microsoft October event 2019 is coming up soon on October 2nd. So that's like next week, basically. And we have high expectations for the launch of a new Surface Laptop 3, which sounds to be more powerful than ever, like every new laptop. A leak has suggested that the new laptop will make a departure from the Surface series to date by including AMD processors rather than Intel's, and may even offer an 8-core CPU, German site WinFuture reports. We've heard previous rumblings of Microsoft ditching for AMD in the Surface Laptop 3, but this is the first suggestion of 8-core AMD processors showing up in the laptop. Not only would this be a big move for Microsoft, it would also put AMD CPUs at the high end of the product SKUs instead of sitting below Intel. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and stop on that article, or that part of the article, sorry. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to article number 3. Feel free to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section on these articles. I try to pick the ones that, I don't know, not only just like have the some good information, but just like are entertaining in their own way. It's kind of interesting to think like, oh yeah, AMD's kicking Intel's ass. And then here we have China to place government officials inside 100 private companies, including Alibaba. Now, this is more just kind of showing the shadiness of China, but I mean, you could argue it's not shady because obviously you'd like government officials and like, the companies, but it also shows untrust in other countries, as I'm about to go ahead and read. But anyways, Alibaba accepted the officials. Alibaba's global headquarters is home to 20,000 employees. They're located in the city. And go ahead and skip down to here. Chinese telecoms giant Huawei has been at the center of an international security debate due to concerns that these laws could enable state, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word, I apologize, if the company is allowed access to global 5G internet infrastructure. Huawei has repeatedly denied the claims made against it, but several countries, including Australia, New Zealand, and Japan, Australia is a continent, I'm just saying, have barred Huawei from supplying components for 5G networks. The U.S., which has led the push to ban Huawei equipment from 5G frameworks, has urged its allies to bar the company from their domestic networks, warning them of national security risks. The Chinese state has denied claims it can compel companies to share information, but placing hundreds of government officials doesn't look good, within private firms could renew foreign concerns about the level of power the state has over domestic corporations. So that was article number 3. We're going to move on to article number 4 now. This one's going to be about Take-Two Interactive. Now, if it's still showing me the same thing, I can't fully read the article for you guys, but I remember what part of it said. So the part that I obviously can't read, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. Yeah, see how it says right there, subscribe or sign in to continue reading. It didn't say that the first 3 times I went in. So clearly, Barons.com doesn't like you coming in more than a couple times. But anyways, Take-Two Interactive software stock fell on Monday after the company announced initial sales results of its Borderlands 3 game. While the numbers were higher than the company's internal expectations, Wall Street, which never seemed satisfied, said the numbers pointed to inline results versus the consensus forecast. Borderlands 3 has sold in more than 5 million units in its first 5 days, so from September 13th to basically 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. So yeah, so from the 13th to the 17th, those first 5 days, it sold 5 million copies, guys. That's already like $300 million if it's $60 per game. But anyways, the title was introduced September 13th, like I just said. And then, right, the continue is in terms of the 2K game developers. So you know how like Rockstar makes Grand Theft Auto and makes Red Dead Redemption and LA Noire, if you guys ever played that game. 2K is like obviously NBA 2K. I really can't think of another 2K game like right off the top of my head, but it's basically the gaming developers that are under Take-Two Interactive. So Borderlands 3 was the best-selling 2K game of all time to date, and like the pre-orders were like they completely destroyed all other past games. So really cool. Borderlands 3 was already highly anticipated, so it's good to see that it's living up to the hype. Anyways, on to article number 5, we have Apple. People are loving Apple Arcade. See how it does that? It like throws me back up to the top of the article. Like, what a douche. And now it's just like, now deal with all these ads in your face. Ugh, I just want to go down. Come on. There we go. Apple Arcade, the mobile gaming subscription service for iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and Mac. So all things Apple. Launched yesterday, and reactions so far are overwhelmingly positive. So, of course, this is now 4 days ago. The service costs $5 a month, though currently has a free 1-month trial period and includes 53 games at launch, all of which are ad and microtransaction free, which a lot of people complain about that with other things, so I'm sure they love that. While many were skeptical of Apple launching a gaming subscription service, it appears its appealing price and strong lineup of games has cast most fears away. Now, just to take a look at some of people's reactions, and none of these people are really that big, in terms of like following and stuff, like it just shows you that they're regular people just enjoying the game. This game was made for me. Apple Arcade is packing some seriously good titles right now. Month free trial, people. Check it out. The Pinball Wizard especially. Me personally, even with the Disney streaming, I probably won't even get it because I don't like to have monthly payments. They just kind of stack up on you out of nowhere. But I would really, once I just have BS money to the side at some point in my life, I'll probably be getting Apple Arcade, Disney, all that stuff. It's been 30 minutes, and Grindstone is already one of my favorite games of the year. I would obviously think, too, that Apple Arcade's only going to get better every year. Apple's pretty good at just continuing to improve their products. So a few songs in, and I thought that this game figured out, and I thought I had this game figured out, but this completely blew me away. So this is going to be a little bit loud. I'm going to turn on the volume a little bit, but just check out this video, guys. It's pretty cool. Just some of the graphics of this game and how it looks. The hearts might be a little too feminine for me, but aside from that, the game looks so cool. Just like creative. I honestly wonder what like the controls are too, because I feel like I wouldn't even be able to focus. I'd probably crash. It's almost like Subway Surfer. Anyways, though, 30 seconds of that is definitely enough. So now, guys, that is pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this, I would really appreciate a like and subscription, of course, because more content like this will obviously be coming out. But if you want something like this every day or every other day, please let me know down in the comment section because I'd love to make this into a series. I arguably might just anyway, but getting your guys' feedback is obviously going to be more motivating to put a video out every day. Otherwise, I'd probably switch it up to a different kind of content. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Video information. I can hit stop. Well, I'll just hit it here. Video information out.